Another Funko Pop digital set has arrived, and this set is pretty magical, so let's go ahead and get this one started. What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time on this channel and enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Today's video, as you guys can see in the thumbnail and caption, as I already mentioned, we have our next Funko Pop digital set to arrive in physical form, and it has to be the most magical collection so far from the Pop digital world. And honestly, this is one of my favorite sets that have arrived so far, and it is actually the biggest collection as well, with a total of 7 Funko Pops. Now, this set did have a burn. I believe it was like 20% or so, somewhere around there. And it did shock me because, honestly, this is a massive IP with a huge fan base, Harry Potter. And I guess it kind of made a little bit of sense because there was a ton of packs for the collection. But I truly believe those are going to sell out, especially because the pieces in this collection are absolutely phenomenal. The molds look great. I cannot wait to share them with you guys. So let's check them out. Starting off with our first one, our first legendary in the collection is Merperson, limited to 2,200 pieces. Now, that's what it shows on the sticker, but of course, since this set did have a 20% burn or somewhere around that percentage, this means that the sticker count is not accurate. And I believe it was like 400 to 600 less than the sticker count. So that is the actual piece count. I'll definitely share the actual counts later on in the video, but this is the first one in the collection, and this is the first ever pop of the Merperson. And then here's the backside. Honestly, I just love this entire collection. And my favorite thing about this whole set is that they all pretty much go well together. It's from the Goblet of Fire with the Tri-Wizard Tournament, but that's our first pop, starting off strong with a character that we have never seen in pop form. Next up, another character that's never been a Funko Pop. We have the Hungarian Horntail. This is such an amazing pop. And of course, some people were expecting it to arrive as a 6-inch, but this is so cool. It has its own base, the golden egg, just everything about this one is just really neat. I cannot wait to see this one out of the box specifically, but of course the entire collection. And here's the backside. Now, if you guys are new to the Funko Pop digital thing, it's all pretty much digital at first, and then later on, some of the cards have physical form. Best knowing it is the legendaries, grails, and the royalties. And now they also added the ultras, which is a new thing. So pretty much those are when you know you're going to get a physical pop. And when you open up your packs, you pull cards, and when it lights up on a specific card on drop, that's when you know it's a redeemable. It is so much fun. I absolutely love ripping packs, pulling redeemables, and then getting the physical pops. It's so much fun. They're awesome. I love this set. Next up, we have Victor Crumb as a shark. This is such a cool one once again. And as you guys could already see, this is from the same scene with Merperson. The only one that wasn't from the exact same scene, but it's from the same movie, is that Hungarian Horntail. But check it out. Here's the backside. This one's definitely a fun one, and it's from that sideways box. So there's a few Pop digital collections so far to have this sideways box. I'm trying to remember some of them. I know there was Pennywise from the Warner Brothers horror collection. And then I think there was also the royalty Freddy Funko as Ian Malcolm. Maybe I'm missing some others, but this is another one that just joined with the sideways box. Honestly, this one's a really cool one though. Then we have another legendary, which is Cedric Diggory, and this one is awesome. So you guys can see the bubble mask right there. The details on that mask are just insane. And honestly, who does not love Cedric? And here's the backside. You can see the card once again. They definitely did a really great job on these Funko Pops, and they're all pretty much on stands. So they're floating, and it just looks cool. I love this entire collection. And of course, this is a pop that already has a Funko Pop, but this is a whole different version of him, and I think this might be my new favorite Cedric Funko Pop too. And we have our last legendary, which is Fleur Delacour. So this one is another really cool one, just like Cedric with the bubble air mask. And this one is just really neat once again. And once again, she does have a pop already, but this one is just so unique. I absolutely love this entire collection. Here's the backside for that one. And that completes the set of legendaries. And that brings us to the big boy, the grail of the collection, Harry Potter. And of course, this is from the same scene. So he has the gills and also the Grindylow right there on the leg. This is such an amazing pop. Of course, Harry has a ton of Funko Pops already, but I have to say this is such a great choice for this collection with this whole thing they have going on for this set with the Goblet of Fire Tri-Wizard Tournament. This was a great choice for the Grail, and honestly, he came out looking really good. This might be one of my favorite Grails so far from all the collections. I think up until now, though, going strong, Harvey Dent from the Dark Knight is still my favorite looking Grail from the Pop Digital Collection. Although I do think this guy over here might be the new most valuable. Not right now. I think it needs some time, but currently the most valuable Grail from the Pop Digital Collection is this Aang over here. So that's another really great one, and it's one of the older Grails. This one is brand new and fresh. I believe Aang is maybe like 2 years old now, or maybe a year. I don't know. I kind of lose track because it's been quite a while now, but I think over time this Harry will definitely pass the Aang and dethrone him in value from all the Pop Digital Grails. And the main reason for that is not only because Harry Potter is a massive fan base, also Avatar is a massive fan base too, but because of that burn, Harry ended up being around 760 pieces, somewhere around there. Once again, I'll share the actual counts later on in the video, but this one's awesome. Backside with that card, he's just a really cool looking pop. Honestly, this set's amazing. And then last but not least in the collection, we have our royalty, which for this collection, we actually have a Freddy, and it is Freddy Funko as a Death Eater. So this is a really fun one. And this is the second time we have a Freddy Funko from Harry Potter. The first time was from Fun Days last year, where he was as Ron Weasley, which made perfect sense with the red hair. But this one looks really cool. The mask right there and his crown looks amazing, which we'll see better out of the box. But honestly, this entire collection came out looking phenomenal, and I'm excited to see them out of the boxes. Here's the backside for the card. And once again, the sticker does show 3,000 pieces for this royalty pop. But with that burn, it is less than that, and you'll see the actual numbers. I'll go ahead and pop them up on the screen for you right now. And those are the actual numbers for this entire collection. And you can see it is pretty more limited than what the sticker shows on the Funko Pops. So when you're buying these or selling these or whatever it may be, make sure you know that these are the actual numbers of these figures and not to go off the sticker counts. So as you can see over here, I redeemed a lot of pops for the Harry Potter collection. This is easily one of my favorite sets so far from the Pop Digital line. If you are looking at any of these here collection, I do have some available for sale or trade from the legendaries for the most part. Now the Freddy Funko, I probably will sell or trade like 2 or 3 of them, but this is such a great piece. Definitely one of my favorite Freddys so far from the Pop Digital collection. This is actually the second time we get a Freddy Funko from the Harry Potter franchise, and I gotta say this is a really great one. Now the Harry Potter Grail, I do have duplicates, but I'm not looking to sell or trade any of them as of now. I really think this is the best Grail so far from all the sets. I don't know, I still really have a soft spot for the Harvey Dent from the Dark Knight. So personally, it's really between those two, but this is such an awesome piece, and I think it's going to end up being the most valuable of all the Grails so far. Currently, the most valuable is the Aang over there, but it is time he gets dethroned, and I think it's going to be done by Harry Potter over here. These are the rest of the legendaries. Honestly, this entire set is just awesome. So let me know if you guys are looking to add any of these in your collection. Shoot me a message over on Instagram. Maybe we can work something out. But this is such a great set, and we're going to get a better look at them. So once again, here's a look at the full set for the Harry Potter Pop Digital Collection. This set looks amazing, but of course, cannot get a better look at them until we get them all out of the boxes. So with that being said, aloha Mora. And they're out. First up, we have the Merperson in the set. This is such a great looking pop. This is the first time we have a Merperson Funko Pop, and I have to say the details look immaculate. I love the details on the eyes, and just entirely as a figure, it just looks fantastic. And I love seeing new characters in Funko Pop Digital collections. Then we have the Hungarian Horntail, another one that has never been a Funko Pop before. I know there's a Funko Mystery Mini of the character, but this is such a detailed piece. I love it. The base, the golden egg, the wings, the horns, it just looks amazing overall, and it might even be the best looking pop in the entire set, for sure, from all the legendaries. Then we have Victor Crumb with the shark head. This is a really fun one. I know we already have a pop of Victor Crumb from the Yule Ball, but I am really hoping to see a regular Victor Crumb pop in the future from the Tri-Wizard Tournament. Then we have Cedric with the bubble mask. Now, as I said earlier, there's 1 or 2 pops of Cedric, and this is definitely my new favorite pop of the character. I love the details on the mask. It just looks really great. Then we have Fleur, pretty much same as Cedric with the bubble mask. These both look fantastic together. And as I said earlier, Fleur has a Funko Pop. I think there's actually only one of her, and it was a con exclusive, but this is another one that I think is better compared to the one we already have. So these two are just really fun as a pair. Then we have the grail of the collection, which is Harry Potter with Gills and Grindylow. I really like the details on this figure. Love the attachment right there. And honestly, this is definitely one of the best grails so far from the Funko Pop digital collection. Not my personal favorite. As I said earlier, I think my favorite is still the Harvey Dent, but this is definitely up there as one of my favorites from the grails so far. Then we have our royalty Freddy Funko as the Death Eater. I love the details on this figure, but check out the crown. The crown is definitely my favorite part of this entire piece. I also really like the details on the mask. They kind of look a little metallic. It's not advertised as it, but I think it is. But overall, this set just looks so good. And of course, it is time to get those 360 spins. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as always. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of the Harry Potter Funko Pop digital set I shared in today's video? Honestly, this is easily one of my favorite sets so far from the Funko Pop digital line. And I would love to see more Harry Potter sets in the future and more sets like this one where there are more than 6 redeemables. Now, for the most part, that is the actual numbers we get in every set. Sometimes we get less when it's a smaller collection. But now, they actually added the newer redeemable, which is called the Ultra, and they took away a legendary. So for the most part, usually it's been 4 legendaries, 1 Grail, and 1 Royalty. Now we have 3 legendaries, 1 Ultra, 1 Grail, and 1 Royalty. I kind of wish Funko and Drop would make it where they add the Ultra still, but they bring back the 4th legendary and the Grail and Royalty. That way we can have more sets like this collection with 7 redeemables. I think it would be great to see more bigger collections like this one. And I kind of feel like when I opened up packs for this collection, it was pretty rough to pull the Grail, but the legendaries were coming up pretty quickly in most of my packs. So I kind of like that. And I think if they give us back the 4th legendary with the added Ultra, I think a lot more people will actually pull redeemables that way. I don't know. It's just something that I would like to see more. And hopefully more of you would agree. And maybe Funko and Drop might consider bringing back an extra legendary with the new Ultra redeemable. And I also like to ask at the end of my videos with the Funko Pop digital pack openings or the unboxings, what set do you guys want to see in the future from Funko and Drop? I'm still waiting on a SpongeBob set, and I would have loved a set this year because it was a 25th anniversary. And of course, we did get the new Common Wave, which I loved, but there's still so many awesome figures I could see them making in the future. One of the ones I've been hoping to see in the future would be like this superhero episode where they're all superheroes, and then they have like the evil, Barnacle Man, and then they also have Dirty Bubble and Man Ray. I think that would make a fun set, and just like Harry Potter, I could definitely see that being a 7-pop set. But that's all I had for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as always. Thank you guys so much for taking time to watch this video. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this set and what you guys like to see in the next videos. Thank you all for watching, and peace.